Hello classmates, welcome to week 6. Excited to be here working down the final stretch and really excited for this week's topic in discussing Thomas Jefferson. His legacy, beginning from his role in Virginia all the way through his presidency to his examples in life that he lived after leaving the presidency, it's left a legacy that's just amazing, yet shrouded in mystery. I thought that Jan Lewis and Peter S. Anouf, they summed it up perfectly in their article that we were assigned this week, from pages 132 to 133, when they said that the search for a single, definitive, real Jefferson is a fool's errand, a hopeless search for the kind of knowledge that even eludes sophisticated moderns in their encounters with each other and themselves. I was taken aback by that. That was that floored moment where I read that and it just summarized the Jefferson history, the study of Jefferson to a T, perfectly. Example of this is his religious views. He leaves behind this legacy of proliferating free religion throughout the country, and is a major contributor to the spread of Christianity in this country, rather advertently, inadvertently. But you can see that, and then you look at his private views. When he wrote or edited or compiled The Life and Morals of Jesus of Nazareth, or the Jefferson Bible. Here you have an individual who cut and pastes out of the New Testament to create a religious text that aligns with his morals, with his moral beliefs. You can see that Jefferson felt that scriptures and nature and moral code and life, it all pointed towards a supreme being. But then in the Jefferson Bible, he just cuts and pastes because he believes that the teachings of Christ form the correct moral code that everyone should try and live. So you see there's two very different things going on there. And then he refers to the Trinity as the incomprehensible jargon of Trinitarian arithmetics. So then you flash over to his public life, and you can see in the Virginia Statute of 1786, which he was absolutely critical in, he was so far ahead of other states. He disestablished the Anglican Church. He beat back efforts led by people like Patrick Henry, very notable in Virginia history, and he beat back the efforts for public funding for churches. And he established this precedent for what we'd see in the Constitution, so much of that language, especially in the First Amendment, where he established the principle that the state has no authority regarding religion. And that separation of church and state, or separating the state from the church, providing that protection for the church to function as they see fit. So then you can kind of encapsulate the entire thing coming back towards his personal views on Christianity, or at least his version of Christian morals that he felt very strongly about. And his legacy bleeds over into so many different things that kind of have the same echoes to them, where you're taken back by them. Slavery and race relations are one of them. Here you have a wealthy slave owner in Thomas Jefferson that legislated to ban the importation of African slaves. And he felt so strongly in democracy, or in the republic. He'd always hoped for abolition, but he knew that he couldn't just force it on people. He couldn't just thrust it out there. He wanted it to be achieved through self-actualization by the planter class that slavery was an immoral practice. And then you look at other other events in his life around that time, and you have the entire Sally Hemings debacle, where did he father 6 children with her? Did he not? There's a lot of credible evidence that's going to point each direction on it. So all of these things are just a snapshot in the life of Jefferson and that legacy that he leaves behind. And I think that's part of what makes it such an interesting topic. So thank you for joining me this week, and God bless.